549-3908 or follow Smoking Mama Laura's Barbecue Mobile on Facebook to find out where they'll be or to book them for your next event. Smoking Mama Laura's Barbecue, made with love.
What's going on, everybody? It is your fearless emperor and 941's only supervillain, Johnny Christ here, and I'm telling you that Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. is the only time you need to be concerned. Why? Because it's the Mad Titans of radio. That's right. No more of this political nonsense, no more of this opinionated stuff, only cold, hard truth. What more could anybody ask for? So don't forget, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on STLR Media, where the skies, they don't have limits.
In this day and age, technology moves faster than the Flash wearing a rocket pack going down an icy hill. So instead of staying in the Stone Age with Fred and Barney, try teaming up with a crew that always stays ahead of the curve. Introducing STLR Media, today's premier internet radio station. This ain't just AM/FM, folks. This is top-of-the-line, worldwide digital broadcasting at its very best. Are you interested in advertising your business to a flourishing market? Start a radio show. Maybe you want to do a podcast, or even start an internship program that will teach you all the tricks of the trade. Whatever you desire, STLR Media can supply what you require. We do everything from hosting events all the way to audio and video commercials. We've got you covered. Contact us today. info@stlrmedia.com. Sky's the limit radio. Entertainment with no ceilings.
Sky's the limit radio, baby.
Good evening. You're about to listen to... You know what? Nah, screw this shit. I'm not doing another damn disclaimer. I'm sick of being the damn ostracized one in this goddamn company. If they think for 2 seconds I'm going to read this disclaimer, they can suck my ever-loving... Hey, hi, C.
Hey, Johnny, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, nothing. I'm just about to read this disclaimer.
You're damn right you about to read that disclaimer, because Lord knows all the backlash I get every time you do a show.
Yeah, all right, fine. You're about to listen to the Mad Titans of Radio. But beforehand, we should probably tell you the following. The views and expression of the Mad Titans of Radio are in no way, shape, or form any reflection upon STLR Media as a whole and or anybody individualized with it. With that being said, I really hope everybody enjoys the show. Fucking asshole. Suck my motherfucking dick.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hail to the king, baby.
Say something. What? Just say something, please.
For God's sake.
I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on earth.
This is your first night at Fight Club. You have to fight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
You want it bad, you don't care who you get it from because you have no self-respect, and that gets you off, doesn't it?
Hell no!
What happened to your face? No means no.
Damn, Daniel.
You're working with a professional here! You bunch of losers!
Welcome to the Losers Club, asshole!
Wow. Well. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I hope everybody is feeling wonderful, exponential, and fabulous. But more importantly, I really and truly thank each and every last one of you for tuning in to this wonderful program known as the Mad Titans. My name is Johnny Christ.
Wow. Shortest intro ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, pod people have abducted Sir Johnny Christ. This really isn't him. I don't know why he has a halo over his head. It's a conspiracy. He's trying to be a good guy, apparently, but enough about him. You came to see me. We all know you did. I am the saltiest man this side of the 941, and whatever Johnny's good, I'll be bad. I will carry that burden. My name is Uncle T, and Endgame sucks.
Wow! Jeez. I am your intergalactic champion of champions. I am the powers that be, the messiah of truth, the spotted alpha wolf. I am Mr. Alpha.
The spotted alpha wolf?
Yes, there's a reason behind it. Not now.
Not to sound mean, but they have a doctor who can take care of
He
that.
got a dick like Michael Jackson.
Should I say the black and white wolf?
Oh.
Is that better?
Balance.
But we have a fourth.
We do.
And I'm the elf, sprinkling the razzle dazzle on everybody.
Queen of the Cuda Cat.
Meow.
How come on my feed I'm not getting? I just got the please stand by still.
I don't know. I'm watching it live.
Yeah,
Why are you stopping everything to say?
If you weren't
Because.
watching it on your Cricket phone, you might.
I don't have a cricket.
Your LG.
I feel like you're being racist.
Your LG flip phone.
We'd like to thank everybody for tuning on in. If you would love to call, we would love to have you at area code 941-822-0715.
Oh, Senor Asshole. Do you realize that every time you have to point to the halo and remind people you have a halo, if you have to keep pointing it out, you ain't it.
I'm starting to pick up on a little bit of your saltiness.
I'm just letting you know. Well, you call me the Morton's girl because I'm bearing my ass and I'm
being salty.
Doing that sprinkle shit.
I
like
want
they
you
do.
to know, I still think you are an amazing individual.
I hope you get the HIV.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie. I was actually supposed to get like a salty or Salt Bay tattoo because I get so salty myself. So
God bless you. At least you own it.
salty
Salt Bae?
people.
Unlike some
Salt Bay.
people
Yeah,
at the
no,
table.
for real. Like, yeah, I get real salty. I be salty and petty.
So what do we got going on, Mr. T?
I pay the fool who don't eat my cereal.
I don't like, man. Give me some milk. I don't like to fly, Hannibal.
Well, you go head on, Kingslayer.
Oh, we got lots going on. We got
Don't you give him that title.
He hasn't
even seen it yet.
I am the Thought Slayer.
There you
I have slayed many a thought in my day. Maybe you've seen me in my television series Game of Bones.
Someone else had that title.
Yeah. I got another title for you. Harry Twatter and the Sorcerer's Bone. Saving Ryan's Privates. Edward Penis Hands. That's a great movie.
So
Classic.
Did you try to download the new the end game yet?
I told you.
I did.
No, it's
and it was not the right end game.
No.
It was a totally different one. Yeah. It was a little bit more interesting.
Oh, yeah?
There was
there was a whole lot of role playing is what you're trying to tell us.
There was dick.
There was some bad acting in it.
That's crazy.
There was dick. I like that word, dick. I want to name my kid Dick.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
What's his middle name? Cock.
Oh,
we got a lot going on for you tonight on this show. Johnny's got nothing because he's trying to be good, so fuck him. But we got a great dad talk. We got a bitter pill we're going to talk about. Everybody loves a bitter pill, but I'd like to get into a little story, if I may.
Sure.
I think it's story time with Uncle T. Everybody wants to come sit on Uncle T's lap. We'll talk about the first thing that pops up. All righty.
I want like the rainbow effect. The bling, you know, like the magical sound effect when he said story time.
Story
And
time.
then that could be a really cool intro that we could do.
Yeah. Brought to you by Alpha Wolf Beard Bomb and Oil. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for the vine. So, last week was interesting. I was not here. I was getting my my fourth circumcision. Went well, thank you.
Make it even smaller.
No, it's huge. It's like scalping a tree trunk. You just gotta hack the limbs away. I'm telling you. That's why I got to keep going in periodically to remove the folds.
Gotta trim it down.
It looks like a Shar-Pei puppy, dude.
Gotta
It's
trim
just-
it down.
Yeah, just looks like a high school curtain. Shout out to the vaginas out there.
Box of cow tongues.
Box of cow tongues. Yummy. But I got, and I hope you're listening, oh strange trolling messenger. I got the strangest text message from an unknown number last week.
Okay.
And I would love
What
to
the
tell
hell
the story.
happened?
Angel, do not interrupt. You just sit there and just keep holding on to your false godlike halo.
It's funny
Anyways,
because I'm looking at this and I see the angel and I see the devil.
I am straight up.
Well, I don't want to say the devil. I'll say
horns.
I'll say a minion.
Here, I'll just do this. I'll stay like this.
I'm just saying.
So I get this weird number, and it started out with a couple emojis. I'm not going to bore you with it, but I threw the shade emoji out because I'm like, whatever.
The raised eyebrow.
Yeah, raised eyebrow. And the person said on the other end, God bless you.
Excuse me.
Said, don't be rude with somebody that's trying to get to know you. I'm like,
Sounds like they're wanting something a little bit more.
Okay, well, who are you? Well, I can't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why can't you tell me? Well, in case we meet, I don't want to be rejected.
Fair enough.
Okay, blah, 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 whatever. I said, so if you are trying to get to know me, what's my name? Because I thought maybe they got the wrong number.
Yeah.
It was, there was a mistake. Somebody got, the numbers mixed up, and they said,
Right.
which name do you want? Would you like Ethan? Would you like Uncle Touchy, Uncle T, or just, Jason?
Or your government name.
Or my government name.
Well, someone knows you pretty well.
Shout out to Government Cheese. Made the best nachos. And I'm like,
That's how
oh,
you get cancer.
you do. I love it. And
Oh, that's awkward.
I'm like, okay, well, you do know me. So there was just random talk and stuff. They said that they've been to the show, wrestling show.
Okay.
And that's how they saw me.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh, well, by the look of your text, you must be a brunette. And of course, the person's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just being a smart ass. Let me clue you in here. And they said, no, I'm a blonde. Oh, okay, you're a blonde. Don't remember ever seeing a blonde. I said, have we met? No, we never met. I'm usually stay pretty quiet. I'm like, okay, you're quiet. All right, no problem. All right, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. This was Easter. The day before Easter.
Oh, okay. So it's the day before Easter.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I'll
okay.
talk to you later. I got a busy day with my kids. I'm like, okay, well, you squirted out a few.
Yeah. Well,
No
obviously
problem.
they're giving us some clues. She
Yep.
has kids. She's a blonde.
Yep.
She's been to the show, but she has not introduced herself to you.
Yeah, and I did ask, are you a man or a woman? And she goes, well, how many men hit on you? And I said,
Enough.
It's 2019.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having sex with trees nowadays. That's called
Or grass.
Or grass.
Or
Yeah.
a rug.
If you're a pansexual, you're sleeping with
Anything.
skillets.
Anything.
So or griddles.
Anything I can put my thing on.
Griddles.
Or griddles.
That's not very nice.
Or griddles. Who knows?
I hope
take
you get a
offense to
text message during the show.
I do too, but you ain't got the balls, do you? Anyways,
Shout out to my man Onions.
So the next day, how you doing? So the next day, I didn't really get anything. I saw the next morning that they texted me that night and said, "Are you still up?" But I was asleep because I had to work the next day. And then she says that one of the reasons why is that she also listens to the radio show, and she said she was 34 and she didn't like my comment about you don't know how to fuck unless you're 35.
I don't think anybody liked that comment, actually.
Am I okay? Well, I'm sorry, but it's just because you spit out a few. How old are you?
I'm 28 now.
You don't know how to fuck.
You don't know how to fuck.
That reminds me, happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday to the elf.
Thank you.
Yes. A few more years, you might get your game down.
You know what? I have somebody who really disagree with you. Actually, I got a few, but that's fine. Say what you.
She
say
got
what
the
you want.
cootie cat.
She got the cootie
I'm an
cat.
old soul, okay? I'm an old soul.
Yeah. Well, that kitten's a young purring kitten.
Mm-hmm.
You got.
That's how you make magic.
No, you got to throw a little.
how you
That's how you make magic.
You got to throw a little
If she
mange
knows
on
she
it.
has to do 3 things at one time at all times, then she's a fucking keeper.
Fair
so I
enough.
don't want to hear nothing from you.
What's your comeback for that one?
I
T?
only got one dick. I mean, you only got to do one thing, maybe two, if you want to, rub the,
Nah, if she's
play
smart,
with the Benoit balls,
if-
make music.
If she's smart, she'll throw in some bam.
Some bam.
Some salt, some
I'm
pepper,
sorry.
some garlic.
Yeah,
Some
I'm not being
emerald.
salty.
Instead of
I'm sorry, some bitch starts throwing oregano in my eyes during sex. We're gonna have to talk about
No, not
So-
that kind of.
It's like the A squad at the strip club.
that. Cumin. So she messages me the next day and says, "I need to be honest with you."
There you go. Now we're talking some honesty.
I'm like, "All right, what's that?" I'm a little younger than what I said.
Like how much? Like
how
is
much?
she?
How much younger are you?
Oh, great.
I'm 21.
Oh no!
so why did she? Okay,
baby.
continue because
I said, "Oh,
Professor Sherlock's gonna be coming out in a second.
you must really have hated my comment then, huh?" Okay, why is a 21-year-old message me? Okay, no problem. All right. She goes, "I've heard you're really good in bed.
Damn. From
And
who?
I want to find out, and I'm not looking for a commitment. I'm just looking for sex."
Okay.
And I'm like,
Calling
"What do you look like?" 5'5",
Okay.
long blonde hair,
Okay.
C-size tits.
My ex?
And I said,
Okay.
That's a setup.
and I said, okay, this is a lie.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Bullshit.
And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, well, all right, folks. Spoiler here. You ready? I said,
Here comes the end game.
no 45, 46, maybe. I don't know. I'm around there. I have to cut my dick in half and measure the rings. I said, no 45-year-old man is going to get a text message from a 21-year-old blonde with big tits looking to fuck.
And has kids.
And as well,
Didn't she say she had kids?
Come on, she's got kids.
Well, yeah.
She just woke up and there's a litter, just right there.
No joke.
She like, what is suckling? Oh babies, oh babies. So,
Good Lord.
so she said that she found out through somebody that I've been with.
You haven't been with that many people, though.
Now,
Wow. Don't.
I don't mean it in a negative
Okay,
fashion.
I'm about to say, don't be throwing shade.
No, absolutely not. No, but it's like I've known you for a long time, and you haven't, just stuck it in just whatever.
no, I have standards, but as I said, I'm 45. Okay, some people been around the block. I've got houses on Park Place, and I've got hotels. I got everything, buddy. I've been around the block many times.
But like that's an in thing though.
But
now,
I've it's not like it's not like I'm 20 and I've ran the gauntlet. So I've got my experience.
I've done it all.
Hashtag daddy, not my daddy. I get it.
I'm sorry. There's not a page on Facebook that says, "Hey, we're the people that slept with Touchy." Hit us up and we'll
Someone
give
needs
you
to
a
start
gosh,
that
watch
shit.
what's gonna
Someone
happen.
start a
starting
page
to
on
do.
Facebook. People that fuck touchy.
No bueno, because it just leaves bad memories because they all want more. That's all they want. I'm sorry.
Facts.
That's all right. Facts. I tell you what, which is great because my mom. This is going to sound really weird. I'm not talking about sex and my mother.
Thank God.
She taught me at a young age to tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Mom. You've been the best thing going for me.
My grandpa actually showed us that.
In all my years of cunnilingus. All right, turn away, Mom. Anyways, but then the number turned out to, of course, be fake. It was used in one of those app sites that or app program that you can change your number. Didn't come up with a user or anything, and they stopped messaging me as soon as I called them out on it. So I just want you to know, if you're watching, I'm not mad. I thought it was cool. I thought it was funny. I got humor out of it. So, if you want to get a good ha-ha and say, oh, I'm sorry, it was me, Charlie, I'm cool with it, We'll just drink a few beers and talk about how you wanted to fuck me, dude. And it's all good. So, that was fun.
So the hunt's still on.
No, yes, I have no idea who did it.
Okay, so why don't you do this? What's your phone service? Who do you have?
I have who do I have?
Verizon?
No, AT&T.
Okay, you can log into your AT&T account.
That's still a thing?
Yeah, and you can
AT&T?
actually, that's who I'm with. Go ahead and look up your history, and you can pull up the number from there.
Well, not if it's on a text now.
Hold on. Well, yeah, you can even check text messages too.
Well, yeah, that's all it was. It was just text messages.
So it has to have an original carrier number. They're just blocking, so you can't see it. You should be able to pull up and see who the number came from.
Oh, man, got him. Anonymous.
Try it out.
Coming back.
Stay tuned next week, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a part 2 to this. We will find the number and we will call it live.
Oh, yeah. Or if you're watching and you got the balls or the ovaries to actually call in.
My suggestion would be to call in because
we will blast you if you don't call in.
The way how it's going. Now keep in mind, okay, Halo. If you don't call in, I'm seriously afraid that you're going to be called live on the air.
Yeah.
Because
that's even worse.
Because AT&T is a phone provider. It wasn't some hop-along stuff, like Verizon or T-Mobile. It's like, this is what AT&T does. They don't allow the secretive stuff.
They snitch.
Your time's up almost, buddy.
So if you want to call in tonight Phone number is 941
Tell 'em.
822
Tell 'em.
0715.
Tell them, yeah.
And tell them the Mad Titans sent you.
Absolutely. And by the way, want to give a shout out to the Morning Wood. They have a wonderful question of the day. In your opinion, what makes a man or woman thirsty? My dick.
Or the waving emoji.
Apparently it's your dick.
Yes.
However,
my cock.
2 weeks ago was mine.
Oh, God. All right.
And all I said was one phrase.
You shut
That's
up.
It.
You shut up. All right.
What did you say?
Oh, okay. I'm going to give it. We're going to. What's that?
Oh, we got a phone call.
Let's see who's on the phone. Thank you for calling the Mad Titans of Radio. What can we do for you tonight?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry?
You hear me?
No, it sounds like you're on your motorcycle.
A rocket ship.
Or you're going to the moon.
Okay.
All right. Once you get your phone fixed, give us a call back.
Pull it out of your ass. So, I'm gonna. You ever see that movie? I forgot what that movie. Vantage Point. You ever see a movie Vantage Point where they show different, the same scenario from other people's point of view?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me give you my point of view. As soon as we see if the caller got their phone fixed.
Take 2 on 13 Reasons Why.
Nope, your phone's still not fixed.
Whatever you're doing, kind sir or madam.
That might be us. I can kind of hear them.
It ain't us.
Oh, yes, it was us. Can you still hear us?
Okay, now I can hear you much better.
Oh, there we go.
A whole bunch of rumbling in the background.
Yes, sir.
What can we do for you tonight?
Yeah, I'm just calling in to give you guys a shout out.
Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm from New York City.
Hell yeah.
Oh, all right. Go Yankees.
Yeah.
Are you in New York right now?
I'm in New York City all the time.
Oh, my goodness. So how'd you hear about us?
Well, there was another show I used to call into that was on your page. So I saw your page pop up.
Oh.
So I just figured, let me give a call real quick.
Right on, man.
All right, well, we
it very
appreciate it,
much.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to New York.
What's your name, old man?
Yeah, Jay from New York City. That's what they know me as.
Jay from New York City. I haven't been to New York City in a hot minute, but I need to go. I need to go there.
You gotta come up. Summertime is coming soon, and it's gonna be the usual craziness.
Oh.
What's the weather like right now?
Yeah, right now it's like smooth spring. Spring is like 50 degrees. So
Nice.
Like it's around there, cloudy and
I need
everything.
to go there.
Once it goes to June, it's gonna start getting hot.
Oh, it's already hot.
Gotcha.
It's already hot down here, man.
We're in a wonderful little place called Purgatory.
That's fact.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's always hot down there. I heard.
If you ever want to know what it's like, I want you to run around the block, and then I want you to take your hand and cup your balls. That's exactly what it feels like here, pretty much 300 days out of the year.
Facts. Well, thank you so much, man. I mean, we definitely do appreciate the love, and we always like new people calling in.
Yeah, sure, you got it.
Awesome.
Right on, my man.
Well, you have yourself a good evening, and stay entertained.
You too, man. Have a blessed night.
Thank you,
you
man.
too.
Appreciate it very much.
I hope he was the one that messaged me. He sounds delightful.
He does sound delightful.
Yeah, that's
He
what's
sounds
up.
joyful. But getting back to our story about Dad over here, we just finished wrapping up the show 2 weeks ago. Okay,
Talking about Johnny's love life.
We got done with talking about Johnny's love life. Blah 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 blah.
That old guy.
You know, the old mush mouth. And then
I
we're
still
walking
think
out.
you're the best.
You just made my nut twist. So I was sitting there, and Dad is sitting on he's putting something in his truck, and I didn't hear what he said, but there is this, for a lack of a better term, a herd of women, and all I hear one of them say is, "Oh my God, I want to sit on your beard."
Dangle from it.
Dangle from
I
your
want to
beard.
swing from your beard.
Swing from your beard. And all these chicks, I'm not talking, they didn't come running up on their knuckles, throwing leaves in the air or anything like that. They look pretty good. And I just turned my head and looked. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
That was so funny.
So now that you're here, we can talk about
Now
this.
that you're here.
I'm here. What did you say to them?
All I said, because of all the information that I gave that night and what I've talked to Johnny about in the past, even earlier that day, all I said was, hey, ladies, how you doing tonight? That's all I said.
That's code, though.
I'm just saying, what's up?
It was that face.
That
like
means-
I guess it must have hit it in the right way. Cause like,
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, when you said that, you had like a TM kind of like look after.
I wasn't like, yo, I wasn't like that. I was like a full on turn.
That's-
like how I'm looking at you, and it said,
That's code,
hey,
though.
Hey, ladies, how you doing tonight? And then
Don't
just
you
like
know
that.
Well, that
No.
and Vikings are in, so anybody with a beard. girls
Don't
are like,
you
"Oh my
know
God."
that anytime like a guy is nice to a female, it's a referendum to offer them some payment?
I'm sorry, but I've been in the game for 10 years.
No, any guy who looks like a Viking and says "hello, ladies" is like
Hello.
like, slow
I didn't do it like Val Venus or anything like that.
Hello,
And they were heading over to Munchies. And just seeing
That's what they were talking about, though.
trying
to get you to
your
buy.
guys' faces is what made it priceless.
I'm
That's
crushing mine.
all it was.
Well, don't let him lie to you, because this is exactly how it went. Okay, he was parked next to a fan store, so the wind was blowing, and his beard was gently blowing.
And glistening in the wind? Is that what it is?
His shirt fell off at the same time. A bottle of baby oil fell down, and it coated his chest. He's got the loveliest butterscotch nipples. And as he turned his head, it was slow motion, and he went, "Hey, lady."
All slow motion.
And I
That's
tell
like
you,
a Down
that's
syndrome.
it. And at that point, they would have been like an infant on a baby bottle on that dick.
There was 3 of them too.
They would, yeah,
No.
3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
2 for the nuts, 1 for the dick.
Oh gosh.
You know what that's called? A triple scoop.
Apparently Johnny had a hottie downstairs in the shop last week.
They were lost.
Is that the one you were telling me about? It's just like, oh my God, I did so much stuff the other night. Is it that one? Okay. And
She was lost and needed directions.
I agree with Craig. It is the Alpha Wolf beer bomb and oil that they couldn't resist. It was that aroma coming off.
It was some type of aroma.
Sex Panther.
Sex Panther 69.
It's guaranteed to 100% work 30% of the time.
However, my Alpha Wolf beer bomb and oil is a guarantee 99.9% of the time.
It's not the playbook now.
It's not.
You know, there's something I do want to talk about with Johnny, but I need to get his permission first.
Okay.
Oh, this ought to be good.
So, hold on, Dad. Talk to him for a second. Talk to the
talk to the camera. Okay, so for all you guys out there that are looking to really get your beard on point, go over to Facebook and Instagram and type in Alpha Wolf Beer Bomb and Oil. You're going to be up to date on what's coming out, and I can guarantee it by next week you're going to be even more excited of what's coming your way.
And then you'll get a bunch of Cuda Cat.
Cody Cat.
I will. Now that I've got permission, there was something back in the day that I think was the coolest thing that I've ever seen. That Johnny had, that he sent me. I don't know where he was at. He was in some back alley. He was in some shanty, some little palatial palace that charged $10 an hour. I don't know. But we're on, I think you were on the thing too. We were on the same chat. We're just talking back and forth, and we get this video. And it's a first-person perspective. Johnny with the camera. And he's got some naked blonde in a bed.
Oh, I do remember this
I
one,
mean,
yeah.
the bitch was so
Shout out to
lit.
Nikki Griffin. Shout out to Nikki.
I wasn't going to use no names.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wow!
Hey, Nikki Griffin, if you watching, give us a call.
Please. Give us a call. I mean, she still had the white powder on her nose, dude. And he's sitting there like, hey, touch yourself. And I can't. She just twittered the monkey.
I don't know if that was that. Yeah, I don't think
How
that was
many
covered.
characters are on Twitter?
I don't
Like
think-
90 characters?
I don't think that.
120.
Yeah, 120. She did 121.
That was no booger sugar. That was probably something different.
Oh, there was
Some
some.
Because if
Booger
it was booger sugar, man, she'd be a little bit more hyperactive.
All I know,
that
all
must
I
have been
know,
some fucking.
She was shot.
and I don't want to
fucking
say,
rocks.
Nikki, I don't know you. I don't know you, and I don't want to say anything bad, but watching that video, just watching it, I got the drip.
Oh my! The drip.
The drip.
You got that Mountain Dew drip.
Drip.
If anybody has like the worst luck on the planet getting skeezers, it is definitely me.
Little bit of drip coming from the tip. It's bad.
It's bad.
Oh God,
Nikki,
that's pretty good.
And this is why I do the show every single week.
Nikki, call me. I got a kids party coming up. We got a clown, balloon animals, and you.
Man. Do you still got her number?
No. Her and I like got into like a big Facebook blow up over
Obviously.
political shit.
Oh, on political shit?
Yeah, like she's a hardcore liberal Democrat.
She was
I
shoving
get it.
candles in her cooter. How could she be a liberal? What?
She's
half mine, half
expressive.
yours.
Expressive.
Oh my God! I just want to talk about my political views while my feet's to Jesus.
So there's no way you can get in contact with her?
Yeah, could you please?
I want to. We should call her up.
Just find her on Facebook.
I don't even. She blocked me because I told her that she's an idiot because, like, and this was when I was mean Johnny, that I told her that there was nothing worse on this planet than somebody who goes out with a man and then because they feel wrong, now all of a sudden they're magically a lesbian, and then when that doesn't work out, then they're back to being with guys. How about, no, I'm strictly dickly.
It's all right. I'll give her the old Floridian mud pie.
What about the Mississippi mud pie?
No, it's Floridian mud pie.
Oh, that's what it is now?
Sensei Powers
So I
deep.
take your monkey and I coat it with Nutella.
Nutella?
Now, pound the shit out of you.
And then I go raw dog it.
Monday Night
Then I
Raw.
go all Game of Thrones on it.
I'm gonna look you up, Nikki, and I'm gonna send you to Jesus site or something.
Okay, that's enough with the name. I said.
No, we need to. Oh man, we need to get her.
Really?
I want her on the phone.
You're right. We need to protect the innocent. Nikki Griffin will now be known as Monica Duncan.
Why? Why?
Because Johnny doesn't want us to say Nikki Griffin.
Can it be any other name besides Monica?
Do you know
All my life. No.
Oh,
So let's call her Meg.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Lois.
Meg.
Lois.
I pray for someone
Hey,
like
Lois.
you.
I'll do Meg because no.
No. Because
They use Monica for way too many blowjob references, and it just pisses me off.
I got
God.
a friend named Meg, so I don't want to use Meg.
We could throw
Meg.
some nut on a red dress, and you can just say, "I'm just myself."
Oh my
That would be awesome.
Oh, so the moral of the story is.
The moral of the story is don't be a Nikki Griffin. I'm sorry, Monica Duncan.
Oh, fuck you.
You mean a Lois?
Lois.
A Lois Chuckenberger. I'm just making shit up at this point.
So can I get some feedback from you guys?
Yes.
Last week.
Yes.
Well, you weren't here last week, but the show that was after us.
Okay.
How did you listen to it?
No.
How about you?
I'll be honest.
I had
didn't.
no Wi-Fi, so.
Okay, then never mind.
Oh,
I just want to know what your opinion was on it.
Oh.
Because I didn't get to listen to it, but I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
It's a 2-hour show about cannabis.
Mm-hmm. Devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. I mean, there's only so much that I personally can take away from it. Now, if you're a weed head and that's your thing, that's probably the show that's right up your damn alley.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That we're the bastard children of STLR.
No, we're not.
No, you're the bastard child. I will say
What?
this.
No, I am too.
No, we're not the bastard children of STLR
Oh,
media.
yeah.
No,
There's a reason why
Not
I have
anymore.
a six-eyed black sheep tattooed on the back of my arm.
Six-eyed? What?
What?
Yeah, I got a six-eyed black sheep.
Oh.
Miss Duncan, don't be that way.
I will beat the fuck out of you.
Damn. Kick him in the cooter.
I did listen a little bit of the show.
Okay.
It's called Cannabis Corner, right?
Yeah.
I will say this, everybody. I would stay on. Check it out because Cha-Cha, right?
Hashtag fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I like her. I like her. She's very entertaining. You should check it out.
Well, I was just curious. I want to know.
Very,
I just want some feedback.
She is very.
Hi, Lauren. I don't know. She just said hi.
She
so I'm
is
saying
high. Yeah, she is. She is a very high energetic person.
I thought
Cool.
you were going to say she's hot.
What? No. No.
Well, I know Mike, and so I was like, woo,
No.
awesome. But I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, and I'm a pretty big
Oh, Johnny.
pothead kind of.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Duncan. I just gotta say one thing here,
Do
and
it,
then I'll
do
let
it.
you do the thing. Listen, she's part of the STLR family.
I
Don't
know.
throw it. What you could have said to save yourself and keep that halo on your head is why I said I thought you were going to say she's hot. No, she's a very attractive girl, and she'll find somebody nice one day or do whatever. She has a very nice.
She
man.
already has.
And well, you could have said something nice, but
You
no,
didn't ask.
You made the grunchkin face.
I didn't make the grunchkin face.
You went. Oh no, fucking lemons. Ooh, fucking lemons.
I didn't do the lemon face.
Ooh, fucking lemons. Ooh.
Oh man.
No lemons.
You made that fucking face.
Hey,
You're a liar.
When life gives you lemons. When life gives
You're a true twister.
Ooh, it just vomited in my mouth.
I didn't do that.
It's Samara. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You went, citrus.
I don't know that's true.
You did, dude. It's just
Maybe.
God.
Speaking of citrus, has anyone tried the Medal of Valor citrus beard balm and oil?
What?
From Alpha Wolf?
I have not because my rep has not told me about it. In fact, he doesn't even talk to me very much. In fact, I don't think
Wow, you need to go ahead and call your friend up because he hasn't heard from you either.
I can't call him up. You know why I can't
Why?
call him up? Because
Why?
he's too busy having chicks want to swing from his fucking beard.
Well, damn.
I wonder how it would work out.
Oh, I just wanna
We
sweet.
get it, America. All right.
I would say
Alpha
use some
Wolf's
of the beard
got a
balm.
fuck ton of
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
Yeah, the beard balm will probably
Like
work
that
out
would
really
actually
good.
you could also spin that off into a lock.
True.
I know.
Very
oil.
true. Or even with the whisker wax as well, because
Yeah,
it has
Craig.
more beeswax
You
in
don't
it.
really want to use wax.
Yeah, Craig, he
here.
did
You don't
the
want to
one-
use beeswax?
he did the one
I thought you were
face.
supposed to use beeswax.
No.
Then you can't use the beard balm then.
Oh, it has wax in it.
It has beeswax, some shea butter. And it's all organic and locally grown
What's wrong
too.
with beeswax?
Yeah, well, tell me. So that way I know.
Oh, it's well, I was looking more for like an actual like an oil base,
Lick
Mhm.
but
my balls.
you don't want to put those kind of products in your hair
Balls.
solely because your hair actually locks it into.
Well, yeah, that's the point of
Licking
dreadlocks.
of the
No,
balls.
if you feel my locks, here, feel that one. There's no product in it at all.
So that's
Oh, my
so you
balls.
just been
Yeah, but
just
that's
twisting
just,
it.
That's
and-
just clip on.
I like my
No, this
balls.
is definitely my hair.
Johnny.
Huh?
Where's your halo? It's tilting right now because you're talking about your balls.
I'm sorry, but you guys are going on a spiel.
No, we're not. I'm asking for information.
Balls. So was I.
Oh, you're talking about your balls.
I could use Alpha Wolf on my balls. You
no,
don't know
you
that?
can't. No, you can't.
I wouldn't recommend that.
There's not a.
I mean, you
there's
could.
not a warning label.
But
on
listen,
it.
if
I
you
guess
got,
you and I will talk.
yeah,
about
we'll talk
it
about it.
after
Yeah.
the show.
If you're putting stuff on your balls, you need to shave your balls. That's probably why you're not getting laid.
Yeah.
Because girls don't like hairy balls.
Nobody wants to be Vito Sassu trying to get to play places. Just saying.
I love you all.
Love you too.
Well, I mean,
I shouldn't be screaming
hold on.
Thundercats. Ayo.
Hey, thunder.
So
Where'd it go?
So the cameras are only pretty much waist up. Johnny, let me see your balls. Let me see.
Losing the halo there. John.
Let me see.
I'm not. I
What is
I didn't
going on,
do it.
Amy? Sorry, my friend Amy's on. So
Oh, hi, Amy.
What
it,
up?
it was great to see you. It was good to see you this weekend, Amy. Tell your girl, Abby.
Do you owe
Anywho.
Amy money?
No, I
Could
don't.
you get her your lips off her ass then, dude? What are you sucking up for?
actually, if you guys are in the in the market for a car, I would highly recommend going over to Gene Gorman's Auto. And he has 3 locations in Punta Gorda. Well, he has 2 in Punta Gorda, 1 in Port
Dad is
Charlotte.
on a thriving plug.
I am.
A plug-a-thon.
I'm on fire tonight.
All right, so I'm gonna let Touchy, inspect the area, and we
Inspect
got an
the
all-new
area.
Dag Talk.
Oh, yeah. Hey guys, I'm Dad.
Okay, I am a semi-professional race car driver and an amateur tattoo artist.
You know, the one that
It's going
you
down.
don't have.
Man, you got big. How long's it been? 3-4 months?
10 years.
10 years.
But I'm definitely the one you're gonna need.
Real simple, son. There's a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam under the car. Time to be a man.
This is real talk with Dad.
You got hair on your peaches or what?
I don't know.
God,
Does Johnny have hair on his peaches or what?
Some balls. I think you're all balls, dude.
I have the biggest bush. That's what makes it so much better.
Ooh, it's like if Gonzo was laying on his back, holding kind of putting his head back and a big old eyeballs.
Could a whole fist fit in between the gooch and the?
Oh,
you could
my
ball you could
God.
you could ball fuck him.
Oh wow. Anywho,
You just hold your balls together. It's like titty fucking, but with balls.
Dad, go ahead with dad talk for the love of God.
My God.
Hashtag ballfuck.
So, the last couple of weeks we've narrowed a lot of stuff down with the guys, and last week we hit it with the girls. This week is for everyone.
Oh, you've got a general.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Stop fucking up things for people that really enjoy it. Now, I will use 2 examples and 2 only. Endgame, Game of Thrones. In our lifetime and I was thinking about it today, we have witnessed a lot of things in our life. I mean, I'm 35, Touchy's 120, but he looks like he's 45. Johnny's 36, Elf is 28.
Too young to fuck right.
I still look like I'm 12.
It's like a Motley Crue song, too young to fall in love. But anyways, besides that, we are witnessing a lot of things in history, and with the way the Marvel's the Marvel cinematic universe. Thank you so much.
MCU.
MCU. Thank you. Even better. We've gone over 22 movies to get where we're at right now, and
a lot of movies.
People think it's funny to ruin it, just like when people were ruining The Force Awakens for Star Wars fans with the meme of, if you haven't seen it, first of all, fuck you. If you're like, oh yeah, I'll put it on my bucket list, you're like 3 years, 4 years.
I'll never forget
behind.
that stupid ass meme with Han Solo getting stabbed, and it was like 48 hours after the son of a bitch came out.
And part of me was like, oh, that's just bullshit. And then you see it in the movie, you're like, you motherfucker. So many people have been following this adventure since day one, since Iron Man. Excuse me. And then people want to go ahead and ruin it. That's why I posted on Facebook, like, hey, Thanos, not only does he, how did it go? He still requires your silence. Don't ruin it for the people that have been on this adventure.
Okay, all right. Now, all right. I've got to ask a question. Now, this is not me being a dick.
Okay.
This is
I'm used
me
to
being nice.
Cut off in the middle of dad talk. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we understand what your dad talk is.
Yeah.
So, if you know people are going to be, inherently dick, as you put it.
Yeah.
Why not just stay off of it until you see it?
True, but sometimes life throws curveballs, and you can't go on opening day or the opening weekend, so you have to wait a couple days. Now, you could stay off of social media, Facebook and Instagram and the internet, but however, we're in that society, we're in that group of people that we can't be away from our phone. So what we're doing, we're always going through our phone no matter what. I guarantee when we go on break, I'm going to jump on my phone real quick. Johnny's going to do it. Touchy might. I mean, depending on what porn he's watching that day.
Granny porn.
Exactly.
I love granny porn.
And it's at our fingertips that we can constantly look at our phone, and then you're scrolling, and then someone will ruin it for somebody.
Sure.
Now, luckily, no one ruined Endgame, at least for me. They did ruin Star Wars for me.
You were so mad. Oh man, you were ready to beat some ass.
I was gonna kill people. And then like with Game of Thrones, I've been following. Like, I did not get to see the first 2 seasons when it first came out because I didn't know anything about it, and then I bought season 1 and I got instantly hooked, and then I just got caught up on everything within like maybe 2-3 months. Actually, about a month. Actually, I take that back. About a month. I was completely caught up with Game of Thrones, and then obviously I followed it. But now with season 8, the final season that we've been following for about 9 or 10 years now,
sure,
people are out there ruining what just happened just last week
because they're dicks.
Exactly. Like, oh, if you're not watching it on this day, da 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 da. Listen, I know people that work on Sundays, and they can't watch it. They gotta wait till they get home. But then Monday, I had a customer of mine who was talking about it like he was screaming at the top of his lungs. I looked at him like, dude, you need to stop doing that. He's like, why? I said, because there's people here that haven't even seen it yet.
Like, do you think that we could get somebody who's done that, either knowingly or non-knowingly, get them to call in and just be like, I do it for XYZ, or I do it because, well, I'm challenged, I'm stupid, I don't know. I personally, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I co-sign 100% with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I'm not so old that I can't remember the feeling of being taken away from something long enough to forget about how shitty my damn life is.
Mm-hmm.
When you ruin the climactic period, you're ruining the fucking movie.
Yeah.
You're ruining the show.
We go on these cinematic adventures because we want to escape reality for about 2 hours or 3, depending on what you're watching.
Right.
And then there's people that want to go ahead and ruin it just because, they just want to watch the world burn.
So here's the thing, okay? First movie, Iron Man, came out May 2nd, 2008. Okay?
You know that.
2019, I have a computer in front of me. 2019 now, okay? We've gone over 10 years, 11 years, 21 movies.
The 21 is the 22?
It's going to be, 21.
Okay.
22 movies.
I think Endgame is 22.
Yeah, Endgame, and they're coming out with a box set, by the way.
I saw
22 movies
I want to
over a span of 10 years. It's built up to this final moment. Avengers Endgame, opening weekend, blew every box office.
$1 billion.
$1.4 billion. It's
Unreal.
already the number 8th highest grossing movie in history.
It's going to be Avatar. It's going to be Titanic.
It probably
it's
will.
It's going to take the title, 100%.
So people have invested a decade of their life, building with this whole Marvel universe. They've engulfed their children into it, their family members, their spouses, their loved ones. Endgame comes out. It's the final chapter of this phase of the Marvel.
Phase
universe.
3.
Phase 3.
Actually, no. Actually, from what I've been hearing, is that Spider-Man Far From Home is the final chapter of Phase 3. And then it's going to go into Phase 4.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
We won't know till later this month.
But the point is, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you.
Here we go.
I'm going to find you.
And I'm going to break your
I'm going to
damn
find you in
nuts.
December. I'm going to find you in December when you're shopping for your kids.
For Christmas.
Because you want to let him know that he's been a good boy and Santa's bringing him all sorts of gifts. I'm going to break in your house.
Cheese.
I'm going to pour hot cheese on your child.
God
Not boiling hot, just enough to piss him off because it sucks getting out of your hair. Trust me, my dick tastes like Velveeta. And when he wakes up all angry, I'm going to look at him and say, Mommy and Daddy are Santa.
Wow.
There's your spoiler. You'd be pissed at me, wouldn't you? You'd be angry with me, wouldn't you? Well,
No, I wouldn't.
Well, it's very simple. Fuck your kid! You mess with Endgame with me. And I'll tell you, I got a question, though. I do want to ask you one question, Dad, and I'll let you get back to your thing.
I'm done. Just don't spoil it for people.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to talk about Endgame anymore, but I will tell you this.
Don't be a cuck.
Thanos is in the movie. He is. I saw it.
It was so weird because, and we're gonna regress for just a second from from good old Halo Johnny. That there was a point in time in life.
Don't say Halo Johnny, because then I think of fucking Spartan from fucking Halo. How about Good Johnny?
Good Johnny, fine, fair enough.
Johnny be good.
There was a time back in
Anthony
life
Michael
where you used to get your ass beat if you liked comics, Power Rangers, D&D,
Yep.
and
Anime.
shit like that. And now you little fucking posers out there are sitting there riding the fucking coattails because it's cool.
Yeah.
Just like you and your little fucking Satanism and all your fucking Blackcraft kids. You want to sit here and you've got no real goddamn conviction. You know what you are? You're the fucking 13-year-old who never got his goddamn Power Ranger he fucking wanted. So now you're exhausting your pissed off rage and anger on everybody. If I didn't get it, nobody will ever enjoy anything.
Yep.
Look, I enjoy the fucking comic movies. Some have been awesome. Others have, have failed to meet the mark. DC. But
So I think they brought it in with
they did
Aquaman.
good starting out. Good, good Batman, okay Superman. Then shit went downhill with Justice League and all that other shit. Point is, if you're going to be a cocksucker, learn to suck your own cock first.
I wish I could. There's another phrase that I've seen. Oh, I tell you, if I was like my dog. Every lunch break, I'd be throwing my dick over my. Hold on, we have a no caller ID call. Hold on, we're gonna do this on the air. See if it's somebody we know.
Sweet.
Buenos noches. No, he's not. He's at a funeral.
Oh. Damn, a funeral?
Cold-blooded.
Who were they asking for your government name?
No, that was the fraternal order of the police. They wanted my money again.
I got that like twice this year.
You should have given them the studio line. When I used to work at the home of fatherless women, a.k.a. Da Vinci's, and they used to forward all the calls to the business to my cell phone. They would always do it on like a Monday, like right when the Villain's Gospel was going on. So I would say, hey, I can't talk on this phone, but call this number.
Nice.
And I'd give them the studio line.
Nice.
So what I was going to say before, I was hoping that was my stalker, but that wasn't. That was just
of course not.
That was just
We
somebody.
couldn't even hear it through the mic.
I'm sorry. I should have put up. Anyways, when you sit there on Facebook and you say, well, you should have read the comic and then you know what's going on. I'm going to explain to you about Disney and their Marvel Cinematic Universe and the comics. For one, here's a comic spoiler. Captain America dies in Civil War.
True. That's a fact.
He didn't die. That's a fact. He didn't die in the movie.
Nope.
2, Thanos was defeated by a character not introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe except maybe a rumor, and his name would be Adam Warlock,
who is still in hibernation with the Sovereign.
So this all is new. This is Marvel's the cinematic universe is Disney's vision of how their interpretation and their take on it. So everything is different. So it doesn't matter if you read the fucking comic.
Screw you.
But then again, if you're going to say, well, you should read the comic and then you know what's going on. The comic came out in 1992.
Suck a dick, Disney.
I don't even remember it that much.
Actually,
And I'm older than
you can't
shit.
say too much about Disney right now, man, because Disney
does not have a creative bone in their fucking body, and if they do, then they're shit in the bed.
But here's the thing, though. They're doing all right. Disney Plus is going to be coming out soon. I think it's going to be about $14.99.
They're not going to have Song on the South in it.
Huh?
Bet you they won't have Song on the South in their little network.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know what Song of the South is?
I do not. Sorry. Anyways,
Isn't that with Briar Rabbit and Briar
Rabbit and good old Uncle Rebus?
Uncle Rebus? Yeah.
but
Days
they're
never
going to have.
finish, Master got me working. Something.
They're going to have.
Right? Is that the one?
I don't know.
I believe so.
They're going to have a Falcon and Winter Soldier spinoff, like its own. Like it's going to be TV shows. Loki's going to have his own. All these characters are going to have all their owns now on Disney Plus.
Is that why like all of these like Marvel things are getting yanked off fucking Netflix?
Yeah, because,
I believe so.
Yeah, that's why, because Disney's starting their own streaming service.
I mean, you got to think Iron Fist got taken off, Defenders. I think Punisher's still on there. The Drew Barrymore zombie flick.
Santa Clarita.
Yeah, they're only the third season done.
And that was a great show.
I don't know why, but I mean, like, yeah, all anything that's Marvel related is going to be going to Disney Plus now.
Netflix is losing shows like a cancer patient's losing weight.
That's why Netflix is making their own stuff.
They don't have any other fucking choice. They're not going to ride on the back of 13 Reasons Why.
No.
But it's okay, because if
Actually,
you're my
a haunted
friend, you're going to give me your password so I can log into your account and watch your shit.
Billy,
And
great
why-
point, Billy.
I
Great
just want to
point.
know, why the fuck is it getting way more expensive? Like, what happened
Netflix
to
went up.
$7.99? Like, now you're
Yeah.
paying like $13.99 just to watch Netflix. I'm like,
Get
what the
get
fuck is-
Hulu. Hulu is like $6.99 right now.
Did you know
And
that
Netflix is, like you said, like $12.99.
there are females right now on Snapchat charging motherfuckers $20 a month to see their goods?
Their premium, premium chat. Yeah,
That's horse shit.
I've heard about
There's
that
a lot
shit.
of
I can
European men
spend-
that do that too. You know that, right?
I can spend that $20 to get the Disney shit.
True.
I mean, as long as Disney's gonna release, the good shit with it.
What's funny about it too is that WWE is still $9.99 after so many years.
Oh, WWE's another one losing credibility, losing ratings.
Yeah. Like I said, I've told you guys I listen to Wrestle Talk. It's a 5-minute thing. I get caught up on everything going on right now. I watch the pay-per-view from time to time. That's it.
What the hell is the Santa Clarita Diet? What the fuck was that?
It's
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was a zombie.
Oh. Drew Barrymore used to be hot as fuck.
Actually, she looked really good in the show.
Did she?
Yeah.
She's actually pretty funny in this.
Somebody pull up a picture.
Well, that's because she got old.
Oh yeah. If you really want to watch
Kate Hudson looks good.
If you want to watch a good show on Netflix right now, The Last Kingdom is badass.
The Last Kingdom is good. The Last Kingdom
That's
is
a
good.
great show.
I
Season
blame
4 is
Tomas
coming.
for that because Tomas got me hooked on.
Season 4 is coming soon.
The question I had for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Game of Thrones.
Yes.
What hooked you on the HBO series Game of Thrones?
It's just like with Vikings. It was during Black Friday, and I was at the mall, and I saw Game of Thrones was on sale. I'm like, all right, well, I've heard a lot of talk about it. Let me check it out, and let me see. So it was like $15 for the first season, instead of it being like 40 or 50. I'll give it a whirl. Worst case scenario, I don't like it. I got $15. I just lost whatever. It just goes right on the shelf, and I'm done. And like the first like 2 episodes, I'm like, holy shit, this is badass. Like instantly hooked. And then Olga got me season 2 and 3 for Christmas that year.
Do you have all 7 seasons?
I'm missing 6 and 7 right now.
Well, I believe yesterday Best Buy put out the complete 1 through 7 season.
Yeah.
1 through 7 for $129,
which is a really good deal. Actually.
In reminiscence of the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
Shanti's side note: Lucifer is a very good show on Netflix. For those of you,
yeah,
who
I've heard it
haven't
was really good.
But this is not a show about that. But the general point is always, the same, and that is, just don't be a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice to people.
Yeah.
All right, get a Halo.
And that was the same thing with Vikings too. It was at Walmart for like $10. I'm like, all right, let's
I
check it
have
out.
yet to see that.
Oh, it's such a good show. I actually had a customer who gave me their Hulu password, even though I have Hulu, or no, their Amazon Prime, which I have already, but for theirs, and they bought season 5 part 2, which is I got rid of my TV service, so I couldn't watch it, and they're like, yeah, go ahead and watch it. It's really, really good. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, it's just going to sound a little weird, but you know what hooked me?
All the fucking.
Well, the moment
and
that
Southport Barn.
The moment that I
That's
saw
a lot of titties in that fucking show.
There is. The moment I saw
a wang?
A dude fuck his sister doggy style.
I thought it. Believe me, my face when I saw that, I looked at Olga and I go, "What the fuck?" And then seeing what happens when he pushes Bran out the window, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what a dick!"
I mean, you sit there. It's already bad enough. You're plowing your sister from behind. What do you do from an encore? You throw a kid out a window. And
what I wouldn't do for love.
Yeah. And at that point, I said, "Well, this show just erased the line. There's going to be a lot of fucked up shit that we're going to see."
Oh, yeah.
So,
and there is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not into dudes banging their siblings or anything like that.
But that was the norm back in those days.
It's just that. Well, no,
it was very taboo.
When they showed that on HBO, and it was like, whoa,
oh, big time. Well,
this is raising some eyebrows.
However, so was Oz too.
And so was.
Oh, I
True
loved
Blood.
Oz. I
True
love
Blood did a lot of
watching.
crazy
And if you
shit,
know,
too.
okay, this is what Oz was. Okay, everybody, it's about prison. No, it's about dudes fucking in jail.
People fucking.
I saw one episode. It was like right at the end, and it was the I don't even know who it was, and the guy just spit out a razor from his mouth and just cut a dude's fucking jugular. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
I got one better. I watched 2 Nazi guys.
Oh, here we go.
One Nazi guy was a bad boy, so he got to be the bitch. And they put a pair of pantyhose over his head, and while the dude was banging him in the butt,
no,
right before he threw his touchy all in him, he started punching him in the ribs.
Sounds like my sex life.
It's like right when he was having an orgasm, he's going, bah, bah. I mean, this guy's got bruises on his ribs, and he just banging them.
I don't want to watch
And
this.
at that point, I went, I am never going to fucking jail.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going to live my life straight and narrow.
That's-
I am not going to get caught when I do something bad.
That's like just as bad as like American History X.
Woo! But that,
yeah, that was rough.
But dude, listen, if you ever want to like
Poor
oil each
Edward.
other up, and I've got the seasons at my house, and we can just sit and watch it. In
No,
dark.
no. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Did I make that weird?
Just a
I
little
didn't
bit.
mean to make that weird.
Just a little
I
bit.
meant, let me swing from your beard.
According to TheWrap.com, there is like a lot of TV shows that have just been, they've been done.
On
They've
Netflix?
No, like in general, like on like the primary prime stations. Like the regular Law and Order is done, but they're picking up one instead of SVU. Now it's going to be switched into hate crimes. Big deal.
Is Law and Order hate crimes?
It is now going to be called Law and Order Hate Crimes.
Well,
And I'm
SVU's
like,
way better.
Yeah. Fox canceled Gotham.
What?
Gotham's final season is this season.
Well, then it's not canceled. I think it's completely caught up then.
No, it's done. It's done. It's the
It's done.
series finale. It's done.
But they're picking up another show called Wayne, isn't it?
That has not been completely verified yet.
Because I heard they Batman now you see Bruce Wayne older. He actually is in the suit from what I call.
Yeah.
All right, so that pretty much will end that series. It's not the series canceled. It's the series has end finally because now Bruce Wayne is now Batman and now he's doing his thing.
The CW
I watched
canceled,
like the first season.
The CW canceled Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Jane the Virgin, and iZombie.
iZombie? It's on Netflix. Like the
Is
first
it?
like 2 or 3 seasons.
That was a great show too.
From what I got to see out of it, it was pretty interesting. I think people just they're not having enough time to actually really dive into this adventure with these characters. And I was listening to Kevin Smith today talk when he did Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams, and people are talking about, oh, hey, Mork. He's like, holy shit! After 20 years, they're still saying Mork. He's like, yeah, because TV shows are where it's at because you're in their home, whereas like movies, the movies and stuff like that, you're not really like you're in their home, but like still like you're not a part of that family. However, with the Avengers, you've been on this cinematic adventure with them for the last 10, 11 years. That when you see what happens in Endgame, you're going to cry like a little baby. And that's okay because you've gotten so attached to these characters that you're just like...
I couldn't masturbate.
I looked over. Olga was crying.
But I mean that they did make mention to Jessica Jones being canceled as well as Punisher canceled. They will join their brother.
Yeah,
but they're all Marvel. That's why.
But the thing is, how can you make Punisher a Disney Plus show? That's what
I want to see more than anything. I want to see, can a company like Disney, who spent the better part of 157 years being a pack of pussies, do they have some fucking balls to it? Can they make Punisher equally as good? Can they make a Deadpool movie?
Here's where you two are failing. Okay,
I'm not failing.
You're failing.
You're failing.
And the only way I feel better is to think you're failing at something. Disney owns...
Hi, Peggy, by the way.
Disney owns Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Disney owns a lot of shit.
That's true.
Just because the name Disney is there doesn't mean it's going to show da 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 da.
No.
And there's going to be the fucking castle, and Walt Disney himself's going to walk out with his cock out, going, "I'm the new Tony Stark." I mean, that's not going to fucking happen.
Well, fuck, I don't want to watch it then.
That's not going to happen. Just because they own it doesn't mean that their hands are they want the money.
Well, who doesn't want the money?
They want the money, and as long as the product, people are buying the product, they don't care how it is. Trust me.
Well, I mean, they did make Deadpool 2 PG-13 just to cater to a certain handful of people. But it ain't going to be the same. I agree 100%.
It's not worth a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch and fucking moan, people. Listen, this is the problem, okay?
Okay.
This is the problem nowadays with TV and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a show, for instance, Gilligan's Island. Okay.
Okay.
Remembers Gilligan's Island? I mean, you're 19 and you remember Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Gilligan's Island, all right? All right, I want to say it right now for the record. If you look at it compared to now, it's the stupidest fucking show in the entire world.
I thought Gilligan was the fat guy.
No,
the
that's
guy.
the skipper.
I didn't know that until I got older.
They're on a deserted island.
I know that.
A 4-hour tour.
The one asshole that keeps causing them to not get rescued, they keep around as a comedic sidekick.
Which
and
was
if
that
you
one?
notice, they've
The
been
doctor?
how long were on that island?
Or the
No,
lady?
Gilligan always
It's
fucked it
Gilligan,
up.
Yeah.
How long were they on that island?
Too damn long.
Like forever.
years. Their clothes were never fucking dirty.
Yeah, there was the movie star and then her rich husband.
I know, they're always dressed nice. Her hair is always done. They're eating banana cream fucking pies.
And then you got the
I
hot
would have
chick
fucked
and then
the shit out of the movie
brunette
star.
chick.
The redhead?
Oh, yeah. Her, Ginger, and Anne Marie. Shit, I'd probably do them now.
Listen.
That's Marianne. But
redheads are every man's kryptonite.
No.
That's just because you're married to one day.
No, not everybody has an Olga buddy, especially a crying Olga. Dude, that's hot. That's so hot.
That's so fucking
hot,
creepy.
dude. It is. It's like, well,
Get
dude,
yourself a girl with 2 names.
dude, Bloodhound Gang said it best. The lap dance is always better when the stripper's crying.
Yeah,
There's so much facts in that.
I find it such a thrill when she grinds me against her will. Anyways, the problem
cannot believe you really-
is you had 4 fucking stations back then. NBC, ABC, CBS, and PBS. That's all you had.
Yeah, but didn't
So-
Disney own ABC?
It doesn't matter. You had 4 fucking stations.
Back then,
Gotcha.
probably not.
Nowadays, you have all them. You have Fox, you have TBS, you have WGN, you got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got Amazon Prime, you've got Dick Me Prime, you got WWE Network. You've got everything known to man, every streaming service. So even if you think a show is fucking phenomenal, it's got to be top grade A beef to even survive these days. So if you like the Santa Clarita Diet, I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it'd be awesome to bang a zombie. Because the pussy's always cold. It'd be a whole different effect.
I want my pussy cold. I want it warm, bro.
Dude.
I want it wet.
Yeah, yeah.
Spit on it.
Dude, all right, you've eaten
Why?
you've eaten hot spaghetti, right?
So gross.
Yeah.
Cold spaghetti tastes
So
different,
extra.
doesn't it?
you can't use that as a reference.
Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
That's all right. You've eaten hot pizza,
I have.
and I'm pretty sure you've eaten cold pizza.
I love cold pizza. I love cold pizza.
Yeah, after like drinking all night, cold pizza's good anytime.
All right, okay.
Because you can say pasta salad too.
A warm vagine, okay? Let's talk about this for a second. A warm vagine, okay? It's all warm. It's got like, a little heartbeat. Feck me. It's just there. Some in a while, if you right, it just does its thing.
I gotta flip the bean.
All right, what about if it's cold, okay? That's cold. What if it's got a chewier texture?
Oh God.
What if it's a little bit more firmer?
me
What
ask
if
you-
it's a little? It's like squeezing like a hard buttocks. I mean, come on.
What is with you?
I mean, think about this for a minute.
Can I
this.
ask you something?
Please do.
Have you ever fucked a cold pussy?
Oh.
Not yet.
I feel like you should just cut a hole in a stress
But
ball.
everybody has their bucket list.
Yeah, that's for like stuff,
So
like.
you just need to get a girl who will then sit in an ice bath, and then there you
Dry
go.
pussy.
No, she wouldn't even have to do that.
Or-
She would just have to get a phallic shaped,
Oh.
an icy, an ice pack thing that you would put in your lunchbox. If she got one that was shaped like a dick,
Or
and
You need a
get-
glass dildo.
Or you get Drew
That-
Barrymore, who's a zombie,
or you could do that.
and you bang her because
spit on it.
I always want to know, when she's when she turns to the full zombie, or not the full zombie, but when she becomes zombie and her sex drive has spiked, and she keeps on telling him to go down on him. How didn't he not realize that shit stinks down there?
maybe
Zombie
it doesn't
porn.
stink. Maybe it doesn't stink.
Spit on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's like a
zombie porn. Spit
maybe-
on it. That's Johnny's. That's his response to
maybe
everything.
it's like
Spit on it.
firm sponge cake.
I'm just saying,
A sponge cake.
I want the details at
Ew,
least.
cold
I mean,
apple
come
pie
on.
doesn't
But
sound
but
good.
you're curious, right?
Yeah, cold apple pie sucks.
Cold apple pie
Now
is
hold
garbage.
on. Cold apple pie, yeah. Warm apple pie is a lot better, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about pizza. All right.
Eric said it best though. Today's TV shows are not what they used to be in the day.
Nothing
Back
ever
in the day.
is. I mean, take a look at the world we're living in. Guys, girls, shit, ain't nothing like what it used to be.
I remember a time. All right.
the
I
cougar.
remember a time when
Man,
we
we
used to
really
have
got
to
off the
jerk
ledge
off
tonight.
with balsa wood and mahogany. No, I remember a time. There was this movie that came out. It was the highest the highest production value movie. They spent the most money ever in history to make this movie.
Titanic?
Waterworld.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
$100 million it cost him.
That's nothing now.
That ain't shit
no.
now. If you think $100 million bought anything in Avengers Endgame, you know what it bought you? The end credits.
That had nothing at the end of it.
Yeah, there was no cutscene.
Don't ruin it for people.
Oh my God, we did something bad, Johnny. Take your fucking halo off.
Actually,
it's not that bad though.
You know, like when I saw Logan, I was so like, when I watched that movie, like it brought tears to my eyes. Not because the death of Wolverine, it's the fact that he seriously looked like my fucking dad.
Oh, that's weird.
And like I'm looking at,
think of how much pussy that fucking Wolverine got. That's your dad now getting.
My dad used to get pussy left and right before I was born.
You're being really weird tonight. On a complete side note, I gotta tell you.
How am I being weird?
I love it.
Okay.
You're plugging businesses. You're talking about how much pussy your dad
I'm on
got.
fire, man. But like I'm watching it, like the way how his hair was done, and like my dad never had a beard, but he always had a mustache, and just seeing it, I'm like, that looks like my fucking dad. I looked at Olga, I said that, and she's like, that looks like your dad. And she didn't get to meet him before he passed, but she's seen pictures of him, and she's like, that looks like your dad, 100%. And in when Logan came out, it was right at my birthday.
So
I think it was.
Your dad's Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan.
Yeah, you're the mustache. yeah. I have to admit with Johnny, you are a little odd today.
You are in rare form, my friend.
know, my dad was a pussy hound. By the way, speaking of pussy hounds, go to Gene Gorman and get yourself a car.
And my dad was a car salesman too.
There you go. Want to say something here, Billy? You're talking about John Wick 3. Yes, I'm very excited for John Wick 3.
That's the end of the series on that one too.
Yeah, and I tell you, I love the John Wick movies because it's like I want to go
first one
coin.
hurt. That first one hurt, man.
Oh my God! What? I'm never gonna fuck with the dog again.
Just man, that opening, like the first
kill
10
somebody's
minutes.
dog, and then everybody dies.
Keanu Reeves is such a badass.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, Boba Yaga.
That dude's a badass mother. Have you seen him do his training?
Oh, yeah.
For the John Wick movies?
I have.
I have
Holy
not.
shit!
Yeah, dude,
oh
he's
my
in it to
God,
win it.
dude!
He's about that life.
He
He's
does.
like,
He does judo. I think
Yeah.
on a daily on a weekly
I
basis.
know
Like
judo.
Like
Last
he's
time
such,
you don't.
If I was to die and I was able to come back, I want to come back as a younger version of Keanu Reeves.
oh, but he's gone through so
Like
much
Bill and
pain.
Ted?
I know.
I said like a younger version, like Bill and Ted.
I want to come back as his dick.
No, I know. Like his past is a really rough past too.
and
I know that, but
I mean, he's still a pretty humble person though.
it's not. He will always be a humble person. I've seen videos of him on the train and on the bus. Like, dude's a badass. He hangs out with homeless guys just because he just sees them on the street, and brings them food, the whole 9 yards, and has a conversation with them. Dude's badass.
What? All right, here's a question.
Badass.
Hold on, before you do,
Yeah.
real quick, Elf, do you have anything today? Because we have been going on fucking a rant today.
I mean, I do, but it's whatever.
I mean, my own personal opinion, I say that we take a very short break. Let's reset. Quit making car salesmen and dick jokes and Joey Ryan jokes, and we'll reset, and we'll let Elf kind of bring us back to some type of sanity.
Okay.
I mean, well,
Yes,
no,
we
that
do.
wouldn't count
No.
as sanity. That would also be on an extreme for some people. Who knows? I don't know.
What's your question?
I just want to do my question real quick.
Sure.
And then I'll answer it after break.
Thank you, Senor Cocksucker. If you were a Hollywood an A-lister movie star, okay, you're in the big movies. What kind of movie star would you be? How would you act to the public?
I'd be the nicest person on the planet.
To the public, or
how would you let the paparazzi, everybody see you? What kind of person would you be?
I'm gonna answer that when we come back from break.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave everyone on the cliffhanger.
Stay tuned, assholes.
We'll be right back.
We're gonna be right back.
I tore up his dad's.
Somebody needs to pee, is what that means.
I do, for real, and I need my other Red
Hey
Bull.
guys, this is
Oh,
your
it's
intergalactic champion of champions. Go get something to drink, go get something to eat, and come on back. All right? Good.
up, y'all? Dream Dog. Now tuned in to Sky's the Limit Radio. Talk to me nice, okay?
Sky's the Limit Radio, baby.
Right now, you're tuned in to Sky's Limit Radio. This the one and only Murphy Lee in this thing, man. M. Lee, Murphy love everybody everywhere, man. Mr. Wintertime, why? Because I'm cold.
Sky's the Limit Radio, baby.
DJ Swift on the truth. Every loss wasn't meant to keep you down, young nigga. Sometime in order to build, we must destroy.
Hey, what's going on, people? It's your man, Johnny Christ from the Mad Titans of Radio. And did you know that Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 a.m., you can hear the best damn morning show this side of the bay? What am I talking about? The Morning Wood. You got my boy High C and whatever type of inbred idiots he has swinging by. You know, there's really no way to really explain this. You're just gonna have to tune in because you never know who's gonna stop by. You will be thanking me later, and it's the only way to start your day. So remember, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I have to speak slow because you idiots just don't get it. But tune into the Morning Wood with my man High C right here on STLR Media.
What's up? It's your girl Cha Cha, y'all. And don't forget to tune in to Cha Cha's Cannabis Corner every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like pot or if you want to know more about it, come learn, come smoke, come laugh, come play. Fuck yeah. Cha Cha's Cannabis Corner every Wednesday. Right here on STLR Media. Sky's the Limit Radio. No ceilings.
Finding good barbecue can be hard to do. Lucky for you, we have found deliciousness on a food truck. Smoking Mama Laura's Barbecue Mobile. Follow the Facebook page today so you know where to get some of the best food to touch your taste buds, like the Redneck Cuban, pulled pork and cheddar sandwich, or my favorite, the loaded mac and cheese, topped with Smoking Mama Laura's 18-hour smoked pulled pork. Give them a call today at 941-549-3908 or follow Smoking Mama Laura's Barbecue Mobile on Facebook to find out where they'll be or to book them for your next event. Smoking Mama Laura's Barbecue, made with love.
Hey guys, I got a question for you. It's your beard itch. You get the dandruff on your black shirt. You're trying to grow a beard? Well, then look no further. With Alpha Wolf Beard Balm and Oil, we can guarantee that we will help you in any way possible to achieve that goal. My name is Joe Castronova. I'm the owner and creator of Alpha Wolf Beard Balm and Oil. And as I said before, I can guarantee you that we will make sure that your beard is on point for any occasion. Search us on Instagram and Facebook at Alpha Wolf Beard Balm and Oil, and welcome to the pack.
Welcome to Saltwater Hippie, a custom apparel and products company that reflects beach chillin', boat lovin', board shreddin' hippies everywhere. The lifestyle our brand represents is the one we live, sharing with you our love for the island and beach living through our casual clothing, unique accessories, and beach essentials. We hope our relaxed, peaceful vibe and easygoing style speaks to all who encounter our brand. Saltwater Hippie, located at 15042 Madeira Way, Madeira Beach, Florida, 33708. Operating store hours, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 3, or check us out online at www.saltwaterhippie.com or simply call 727-237-2970. Again, 727-237-2970. We hope to see you somewhere in the sand.
If you're a smoker with an appreciation for the best quality, the finest functional art in existence, and the most knowledgeable staff around, then look no further, my friends. Welcome to Dragon Heads, your one-stop shop for glass, water pipes, hookahs, vaporizers, and accessories. With a huge, affordable selection, bright, friendly atmosphere, Dragon Heads is definitely Sarasota and Bradenton's premier smoke shop. Now located at 412 South Washington Boulevard, Sarasota, Florida, and open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and from noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday. For more information, give them a call at 941-955-1719. That's 941-955-1719. Dragon Head's premier smoke shop. Even Bruce Lee would enter this dragon. By the way, remember to tell him STLR sent you.
If you need custom shirts for your business or events, go with the company that fits. Print My Tees for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Go to printmytees.com or call Shock at 941-225-9809 for a quote today. Print My Tees, located at 2040 Martin Luther King Way, Sarasota, Florida. For the best service around, call 941-225-9809 or go to the website printmytees.com. Tell them your friends from Sky's the Limit Radio sent you.
What's up? This your dog, Ice Beam Bird, representing that Live House Life. And you tuned in to STLR, nigga. Sky's the Limit Radio, full Live House Life, Dade County.
Sky's the limit radio, baby.
Entertainment with no ceilings.
What's going on, everybody? It is your fearless emperor and 941's only supervillain, Johnny Christ here, and I'm telling you that Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. is the only time you need to be concerned. Why? Because it's the Mad Titans of radio. That's right. No more of this political nonsense, no more of this opinionated stuff, only cold, hard truth. What more could anybody ask for? So don't forget, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on STLR Media, where the skies, they don't have limits. Hey, man, I get it. Your girlfriend just cheated on you, and you just lost your job. Life sucks. You got the Mad Titans of radio to listen to. We're back.
I don't know where Dad went to.
He went to the bathroom.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, people? Welcome back. Apparently, goddamn black and white vision over here. Fucking light is fucking with my halo. Sheesh.
Halo. Let me see your halo.
Halo. All right, so real quick, you were gonna answer Uncle T's question
with the paparazzi. Since like with my job, how I pretty much am.
Oh, you're a celebrity.
I don't want to say I'm a celebrity, but people know me. I got a lot of people that ask for my picture. Like, oh, can we get a picture with you? I'm like, yeah, sure. So let's kind of like the paparazzi already. So, but if I was a movie star and I was very well known, like Keanu Reeves, I probably would be like Keanu Reeves.
Keanu. I could totally see you be like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No way.
I would fuck with them so hard.
I'd be a terrible person because like my mood swings are all over the place.
No, that's probably true.
I'd be good. Like I'd be like a well respected person in society. But like if I'm like, hey, listen, hey, we're trying to enjoy dinner and whatever the situation is,
right.
Just let us do us, whatever the situation is. Yeah, but I mean, like if you're gonna be a dick when I'm not when I'm trying to enjoy my free time, then I would probably be like, you need to back the fuck up.
Probably.
This is what I would do. I would fuck with the world so hard. I would make sure that all my trash was taken out in body bags.
Oh,
all right, because they'd be snapping pictures of me holding up something over my shoulder. I would have a personal chef that made all my food, but when I went out, I would only order 3 steamed carrots. And make people go, what the fuck?
You would.
Why the fuck is he only eating 3 steamed carrots?
That's a secret.
And then I would always leave a pair of clean, freshly folded underwear as a tip on the table. I would be the most talked about fucking celebrity. He's eating 3 carrots and putting his boxers on the table again. By the way, I think he's killed his 4th person this week.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you what, I would have celebrity women like the hot ones come over like Scarlett Johansson, just so I could here's this book I borrowed. Thanks for letting me have it. Before you leave, could you put on this dress instead? What do you mean? Just go with it. She'd leave wearing a different dress. Oh my God, they must be fucking.
941.
She left with a different dress. She must be fucking.
If you guys want to call in, please call in at area code 941-822-0715. Elf.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got.
So I kind of need, your guys' opinion on this, even the viewers as well. Like,
oh shit! All right.
So please call in.
A lot of the things that with the movies and stuff that you guys were talking about, it's difficult for me to kind of like jump in there because I don't really follow that anymore. I'm kind of more on like the spiritual, like occult kind of thing going on, which a lot of people are very uneducated about that whole situation. True. So I was just wondering how you guys would feel if I actually like start talking about it, because like that community is pretty wild right now, and it's actually booming. And it's just funny to watch, and I have so many people ask me questions all the time, and I'm just like,
I'm fine with it.
Are ghosts real?
Yes.
Bullshit. Changed my mind.
Don't say that, because that the last person who did the Change My Mind segment is now threatening to be kicked off of YouTube.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, shout out to Steven Crowder. Anywho, I think I completely co-sign with what you're saying, because I know people on my timeline right now, and we will regress for a second, so we'll hide the halo, and a bunch of posers, for a lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
Where they act like they're a part of the occult, and they know about, like that lifestyle because they've seen the craft a handful of times, to where now they're initiated in, and they don't know the first goddamn thing about it. So I think somebody who's actually got some education behind it might actually do the world some good.
I don't know.
Well, why?
Because I think that the occult and spiritual and the Wiccan thing is all a bunch of runny horse shit.
Why?
Because I think it's some more along the lines of being a rebel. I don't want to believe in the norm, so I'm going to adopt this instead. So
you just become a Satanist.
Well, no, that's another thing. Satan's a guy named Bob that sells used cars.
No,
By the
I'm
way, if
talking
you're
about
looking
the
for a
Anton
car,
S. LaVey whole chicken shaboodle.
So I will tell you this. I would think that would be cool, but you need to change my mind.
Oh, you need to hang out then outside of.
Okay, all right. So,
I tried to, but you blocked me on POF.
First off, I've never been on POF, so you can take that back right now. Ever. Never will I ever stoop so low. Sorry. I know a lot of y'all are on POF, and it's just a personal moral compass kind of thing for me.
There must be another Monica.
All right, so all right,
It wasn't me.
All right, so how would you exactly go about taking somebody like, like Senor Tuche, who is a non-believer, and truth be told, I've been there myself. Dad, same exact way. And lo and behold, it's like I found what works for me. Dad found what worked for him. Touchy hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
Well, but what do you say to people? Because we all know that the same amount of people, and we all see that the same amount of shit. Like, do you rack your head in shame? Do you sit there and do you pray to your altar and say they just need to either get in and learn or get the fuck out?
Well, I mean, honestly, I really talk to people who listen, and most of the time I actually just have random people start messaging me about, like, random spiritual things. Like, I'll say something to somebody, and then I'll just go off and disappear, and then, like, they'll hit me up, like, 3 months later. Hey, remember that one conversation we had about that one thing? And I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, okay, well, this such and such happened, and I need your help. And so then, like, I have to go and give advice of what I think they should do. And I try to do the best that I can because, like, it's a lot. And if you haven't experienced it yourself and actually, like, been in the nitty gritty, you will never know what I'm really talking about.
But everything can be explained.
Nah, you have to feel this. No, it's about energy and different vibrations. And, like, it can go into science. It can go into math. And, like, all these things incorporated are really big for...
Hold up. We're talking about spiritual and the occult, and you said math.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, 1 + 1 = 2. What do you... I don't know. No, listen. All right, hold on. Hold on, Elf. I like you. I really do. I like you and all your tenderness and tininess. Listen, baby girl. Hush, little baby girl.
I didn't even say shit.
I know. I'm just feeling all. Maybe it's a spirit moving through me. Exactly. I get what I did there. Bam. So, it's like when somebody is in a bad situation, the first thing they do, please God, please help me. Now, this is just an example.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I'm so
example.
lost because now they know that it's out of their hands and they're thinking some spiritual guy in the clouds is going to sit and help them. And if fate or circumstance has the things work out for them, look, I put my hands in the Lord's and he gave me a blessing.
Walking a
so
mile.
Jesus. So now I've got faith because something good happened to me, and now I no, it's not what happened. Just shit worked out to where you didn't get caught fucking your sister and pushing a kid out a window. So
I mean, honestly though, you're actually absolutely right about that shit. Because honestly, like that whole unfortunate, and this is where things like get like kind of like
Walking the
conspiracy
mile.
theory kind of deal. Because honestly, it's been a lie that most people were forced down their throat to believe. Like you have to feel guilty for being a human being and just living your life instead of just doing what makes you happy and making the best of the life that you have. Because honestly, really about spiritualism, you're supposed to own yourself. You're supposed to own your life and stop letting all these people that we pay money to out the ass tell us how to live our own fucking life and how to dictate and what gods we should believe in, and instead of it being about you and about your ancestors and about you actually finding your true self. Because honestly, that's what it's about. It's not really about who can be the coolest fucking kid or who can conjure this or who can cast this fucking spell. Like, it's really not about that. It's actually really about finding your subconscious and actually realizing who you truly are as a person.
So what's the difference between, say, what the popular thing is, where you have idiots that run around saying, "I'm a god. I am control. I believe in myself."
Well, I mean, technically, they're not partially wrong because and it's weird for me to say this because, like, I don't walk on this earth as if I really am a god, but I am actually a spiritual being trapped inside this body, which is pretty crazy. I know it's crazy to say, and I know people are like, what the fuck, but it's a journey. I'm doing a shamanistic like journeys and stuff like that, so I'm actually discovering some really deep shit, and we're really just fucking containers, and like our souls are old as fuck. We're all recycled beings. Like it's
so you believe in reincarnation?
Well, I believe that there is a spark in everybody. Because, like, honestly, if you do a lot of this research, like, you'll actually end up...
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And honestly, I'm not going to lie.
I missed those.
The All-Spark.
The All-Spark.
Yeah.
Fucking Optimus Prime over here.
I'm not going to lie. A lot of people say a lot of, like, the comic books and their storylines actually correlate with a lot of our original religions that we had before the Catholic Church, and then all them crusaders came and started killing people because they didn't believe in what they wanted them to believe in.
True, yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's say for ghosts, for instance. Okay, here's my
Not the band.
I just said, is ghosts real? You said yes,
well,
and I say, well, that's horseshit. Let me tell you why. Let's say Johnny has somebody that he cares for very much that passes away. He's going to have that sense of loneliness, that sense of loneliness, that sense of missing that person. And he may smell something that reminds him of that person. All of a sudden, their ghost was in my presence. I could smell them. Or, I saw something out of the corner of my eye in the kitchen, and my grandmother used to always bake bread in the kitchen. It must be my grandmother. Because you miss somebody so much, your mind fabricates different things, and then you believe you're seeing them.
So why
haven't they proven without a shadow of a doubt that there are ghosts? There's always speculation. There's like,
but they have
ghost
though.
hunters caught it on
But they
camera.
fucking have though.
How have they done? No, how have they done that?
What do you mean?
How?
There are so many videos that you could watch just with NASA itself or the fucking CERN thing that they got going on.
I can take my phone with KindMaster and I can make a video of all sorts of shit happening. It doesn't mean that it really happened.
What about like Ghost Adventures? I mean, watching that show.
It's just for fucking ratings.
Okay, I have a question for you.
They put a string on a chair
All
and they pull it. Oh, the ghost moved the fucking chair.
Touchy, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I was in a house, and I actually have a witness because it was in my boyfriend's house. We were there. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and the bathroom door was wide the fuck open. And it sounded like a man pissing in the toilet, but there was nobody in the fucking bathroom. Like, the only man that's in the house is in his mom's bedroom and everything like that, and they have their own bathroom. You could literally hear somebody pissing in this bathroom from the kitchen, and it like we kept like looking in it, and there was nobody fucking in there. So I'm just imagining hearing somebody piss in the bathroom.
It could be a leaky faucet. It could be an echo coming out from another sound outside. It could be a number of different things.
No way. There's no way. I was standing right there. There was no water running at all. It was a quiet ass house, and this house is actually pristine. Like, you can't tell me anything different. I swear you can't. But I've felt it's whether you pay attention or not, and it depends on what your vibrations are too, because that's another big thing.
But aren't you paying too much attention and seeing what you want to see?
Oh,
that is a good question.
Yeah.
But then again, that ties into you being a magical being, and if you are able to manifest something in the real world, then what makes you say it's not real?
Because I think the biggest trick, the biggest hoax, the biggest fabrication comes from our own minds. I think we see what we want to see. We believe we want to believe. Hell, back in the day, no one could sit and explain why there's a big flaming ball in the sky. So you know what? It must be a god. It's Apollo, the god of the sun. There. Now we figured out why there's a sun here. There's no fucking god. There's no god of the sun. It's a ball of gas in space burning. Oh, well, we must go to the underworld. That's where all the dead are. So Hades, the god of the underworld. People created gods to explain what they didn't understand. What makes you think that we're not doing it to this day? We're trying to explain what we don't understand, so it must be a spirit.
Oh, this is such something this is something I would actually literally have to show you in person. Like I can tell you everything I want to, and it's really up to you whether you want to do this journey or not, because honestly, I can't force you to do it.
Oh no, I am more than open for you to change my mind.
Oh, okay, well then it would be literally stuff that we would have to do.
Because I don't want to close you out. I don't want to be that negative minded. I'm just saying.
No, I understand, because I was the same way before I jumped into this.
If you're bringing this to the table, I'm just letting you know that you got a table to set. We got china to put on the table. And I got to make sure I can eat off of it.
I think this is a very good idea for you. But I will advise you on this. As much as I'm telling you that I think it's a good idea, you got to know your shit, because it's touchy. I mean,
I get that. And also, Tetchy also needs to keep in mind, matter cannot be destroyed or created, correct?
Is that true? Scientifically, yes, that is correct. Matter has to change forms one way or another.
And so aren't we like energy? Don't you think that our souls are some form of electricity or a type of energy?
Yeah, we're a conductor.
All right, technically yes, because once if you were to measure somebody alive and then right after they die, there is a small significant difference in weight, which people have speculated is the spark, the soul that leaves your body. But
oh man,
where do you think it goes then?
Where do I think it goes?
Yeah,
it depends. It depends.
Maybe we're made up of ozone and we're replacing the atmosphere. Who knows?
Oh man,
who knows? But we're matter. We're a carbon-based life form. We just have our molecules lined correctly to where we can think for ourselves and we can wipe our own ass when we shit. So we are the apex predator on the planet. But that doesn't mean that we are these higher beings that are meant to evolve into something greater, or our souls go to a different place. It could be, we just piss ourselves and it just runs down the table. Who knows?
If we're gonna be dabbling in that, and we happen to do in the show, when you do any of that, do you have sage burning, candles lit, salt circle?
Well, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All those things are important.
Just double checking.
I didn't know that you were such a connoisseur of such.
My sister is pretty big in it, and I was actually talking to her about it just the other day. And my older sister, and who does practice. Well, she used to practice.
Is she which side is she on?
She is Wiccan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, nothing against.
We talked about it. Remember with the animal cards and everything.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
I think it would be very good, because I think there are a lot of myths.
Yes.
That people like to try to follow, and personally, I want to know, like, what's real, what's not. How do we know the way you're saying is what's real? Even though, like, I know, because you and I have a connection to that sort of thing. I get it.
Yeah.
If a soul is matter, all right, it's matter, it's tangible, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come we've never caught a soul?
How come we haven't figured out how to use
never caught
our whole brain? How come we haven't figured out how to do that?
True.
Don't ask me. How come we don't know how many fish are in the fucking sea?
Well, we'll never know that one.
And
because nobody's took the time to sit in the water and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or the different types. They're finding new species every day.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we can only go
How
so
come
far
we're not
in the water.
cloning extinct animals, instead we're cloning cows and chickens and sheep? Like,
can we at least acknowledge that there's only 2 genders in the world? Fuck.
Well,
The reason why we were cloning, in my opinion, the reason why we clone like chickens and cows and sheep is because it's a food source, and especially with our food source that it's going down.
You want to eat a cloned animal?
If I had to,
about cloning dinosaurs, even though we definitely have movies explaining why that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I agree. I think cloning dinosaurs.
I want a velociraptor.
Reanimating the dead. They're also trying to do that too.
I've heard about the
Pet
guy.
Cemetery.
Yeah, that's what they're.
Oh yeah.
And this is government, paid for.
This is what we're paying for.
Yeah, we're funding these
that's
things
just what
and
I
then
want,
splicing DNA and making new types of listen. If you're gonna sit here and talk shit about what I do on my spare time and what I do spiritually,
I love
you really need to start looking at what these people that we're giving all our money to is really fucking doing, because they're doing some crazy shit.
Sure.
But I'm crazy.
This is gonna be this will be good. I co-sign it. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think a little bit of knowledge goes a long way. Touchy seems utterly unimpressed, and like you're gonna have to really do some research here.
I'm going to be able to debunk it.
I like it. Challenge accepted.
Because if she's going to be looking into it and telling us why it's possible, I'm going to tell you every reason why it's not possible. And if you can prove me wrong, more power to you. You've got some fans on here, though. You got Billy that, he's piping up every few sentences. And Billy, I appreciate that. It's good that you have that participation.
I love it.
Eric, your soul will probably go to the strip club. No, they like straight men.
Well, you might end up going into a female body.
Let me see. Thomas says Touchy's full of hot air. We knew it. You're full of dick. So, but I'm more than open to be proven wrong. You did stump me a little bit with the matter thing in the soul. So
if you really want me to dick you down with science, I will 444 your ass.
Dick me, baby.
All right.
Dick me hard.
Challenge accepted.
So we're good with that.
We're gonna have fun with this.
It's just like with the I think it's a guy in Russia or Germany where they're going to do the first
Russia
decapitation, and they're gonna cut the guy's head off and put it on another body.
Oh, come on.
Well, actually, it's been talked about for...
Is that a volunteer thing?
Yeah, actually, he is volunteering.
Sweet.
He's doing
I can finally get the body I always wanted.
For science.
Yeah, just like the CERN. Has anybody heard of the CERN laser? That's in Sweden.
No, I have not.
Oh, my... Whoa. Okay, so basically, it's a machine that can split atoms, and they basically are trying to recreate the Big Bang Theory.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a horrible call.
Well, they're already started doing it.
Obviously.
And you guys don't even know. And the U.S. government's actually funding this program as well. And they actually have been known for a lot of weird spiritual things to start happening. Faces and stuff are popping up, and these people are freaking the fuck out about it.
Well, yeah, you're fucking with something that you shouldn't be messing with. I mean,
I wonder if I could sign up for a better looking face.
Probably.
Yeah, honestly, they did a face transplant.
Oh my God, you people, listen. I think it's a good idea.
Do you believe that if we had a giant mass EVP, it'd be beneficial?
No, because I saw the TV show Revolution, and I don't like that.
I liked Heroes.
I need TV. Heroes sucked. It got really corny.
I mean, if we did something where I can at least get a superpower
let's
fly,
talk about this,
it'd be awesome.
This CERN laser. If we could, on a small scale, create a Big Bang Theory, imagine how much energy that would create.
Yeah,
and on top of that, imagine what kind of weapons that could create.
Yeah, but at the same point in time, if you have another...
weapons. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Why would you want the government to have that kind of weapon? Why?
Because it's in our nature. We have to kill what doesn't believe in the same thing we do.
Oh, yeah, but did you forget they could turn and use it against you?
True.
Not if we fund it.
It's just like is it the HARP that's out there in Alaska that makes clouds and fucks with all this other stuff?
Wait, all right. First off...
Or is it the ARP? I can't remember.
It's HARP.
HARP? Okay, sorry.
Okay. There is a lot of nonsense in that, which I'm so glad that you brought that up. Okay, First thing that they can't create out of nothing.
But they take in, I think, from what
there has to already be moisture in the air.
Well, or aluminum, chemtrails, which have been
chemtrails is not going to because there was this huge nonsense when the goddamn hurricane that came last year.
Irma?
Yeah, no. Irma was
Irma
a
was
while
the-
ago. No,
years
but
ago.
it's like that.
Maybe,
You
I don't know.
had all these idiots on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
the fucking Quesos and the Tracys of the world, sitting there saying the government created the hurricanes. No, they didn't. They didn't.
So a lot of hurricanes are coming off the coast of Africa because that's where.
Because of weather manipulation.
Well, that's where the water's just right, and it comes right off the tip of.
You had an educated man who does this for a living, the little Hawaiian doctor that was on fucking Maury Povich or whatever the fuck show it was. And he acknowledged that there was some foul play in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no way that they cannot create a hurricane of that type of sustained force. This is not the Truman Show where they can flip a switch and next thing you know that you've got the freaking fingers of God in the goddamn ocean fucking up the world. It doesn't work like that. You cannot manipulate things that are out of your control. And that's what I think people are having a hard time coming to grips with. Now, can you try, with the lightning rod in the sand and all that other shit, to try to conduct lightning? That's not controlling it.
It's using it.
Yeah.
Amplifying it.
Yeah.
That's what the government does. That's why that they can't create a storm, but if there's moisture and there's clouds already there, they can create a little bit of rain.
Yeah, there is a machine. I can't remember exactly where it's at, where it takes something out of the air, not a cloud, but takes some kind of moisture, whatever it is, and then next thing you know, you start to see this trail, and it's a cloud. It's a legit cloud,
Bill
and it gets
Nye-
a certain distance, and then it starts to fucking rain.
Yeah, but Bill Nye has done that shit in classrooms. You can make a cloud.
Yeah, but it's like dude, it's not like a little, I can build it in my house. No, it's a fucking, factory that does that.
Right.
That's a big, we're it just takes one person to have a wild hair up their ass to fuck everything up. Just like with the HARP, how it generates, it can manipulate the weather. And that's in the Arctic. Is it Arctic or Alaska?
Alaska. Well, there's one in Alaska. There's also one in Russia, and I believe
that's a big fucking
the
thing.
Only way mankind, society can move forward is by doing the things some people find immoral or offensive. And let me explain why.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, which happened to be a Tuesday.
I thought it was a Wednesday.
No, that was Dane Cook's back in the day. Mine's Tuesday. So back in the day,
Because everything goes up on a Tuesday.
all right, we had people that was dying on medical tables while everybody sat around and watched them, saw limbs off, open people up without anesthetic, pick them apart, pry them apart while they're screaming bloody murder. But you know what? Because of stuff like that, we know more about the human body. We know more about how to heal. We know more about how to help others when they're sick. We did some dastardly shit, but in the end, that's the only way we could learn this knowledge. So yeah, we're going to have to do some fucked up things. We're going to have to build some clowns. We're going to have to build some bombs. We're going to have to split some fucking atoms. But in the end,
we're going to die.
We're not going to die.
Yep.
We've have a history of doing the wrong thing, but it always comes out right.
I mean, that's like that global warming.
No, you did it.
Yes, I did.
No, you did it.
Oh, come on.
You just said that to me.
Come on, yes.
No. Okay, so what was the reason why, over 100 and something odd African Americans got injected with syphilis for what?
What's that?
Yeah.
So I'd stop fucking.
Or how about whenever they were testing radiation treatments on kids and pretty much made their whole heads
You
atrophy.
need to provide facts on this.
Well,
you need to provide sources.
Okay. Well,
Okay, I'll
it's a
provide.
I
lot.
like that.
I watch a lot of shit. I can't help it.
But what makes what you're watching factual? If I believe that the world is blue and the clouds are actually red, I can find a website that'll co-sign.
Can I
Sure,
ask
'cause
you a
it's on the
question?
internet.
Why do you think the news and all this other shit these people are feeding you is factual?
It's not.
No, it's, we
Okay.
can't believe everything you see on TV and on the internet.
Exactly.
Exactly. Never
But this
trust
was an
political news.
83-year-old man telling a story about what happened to him when he was a 6-year-old kid.
Sure.
And unwrapping his fucking head and taking gauze out the center of his freaking cranium.
If they're splitting atoms and everything, over in Switzerland, like,
and there's also one in South Carolina.
in South Carolina. They're doing it like, and it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. I want to see it. I want to see it up close and personal. Same thing with, I hate to say it, because I've been to some places and I'm like, I don't know. I'm a skeptic when it comes to it. If this place has a spirit or whatever the situation is, show me. Don't hurt me. Just show me. That's all I want to know. And I went to Zach Baggins' Haunted Mansion in Vegas, and like I got that creepy vibe, but some of the stuff I'm like, all right, well, the way you're telling the story, the ambiance, like, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptic on it. But like the dolls and the certain portraits and stuff that have been haunted and have this aura about it, like
Annabelle.
I gotta see it. The Annabelle doll wasn't there at the time.
That's all horseshit. You can shut the lights off and you can walk from the bathroom to your bedroom, and all of a sudden you realize you're picking up your step because you got to get to your bedroom and get under your covers because you feel that creepy feeling.
Mhm.
It's all in your mind.
I know it's all in the mind. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm going to touch base and prove what I just said about doing the wrong thing and having it turn out good. All right? World War II, Japan, Unit 731. Look it up.
Okay.
Unit 731 was an experimental unit where they experimented on their own people, and especially this village that was close by. They would shoot people and see timed how long it took them to bleed out, where they shot them, and see how long it took them to die. They infected people with syphilis to see how long it would take them to develop symptoms. They had everything staged. They were getting ready to drop bombs filled with contaminated fleas on the U.S., and that was going to be one of their attacks. They did some horrible stuff, but we held Germany accountable for everything they did during the Holocaust. We did not hold Japan accountable for what they did to their own people and all the experiments they did. And you know why? Because they agreed to turn over all their data research. And we took it, we studied it, and we used it. And henceforth, because they did all that, we have a better understanding about warfare and things that happen to people during war, like radiation, because they used to put people in radiation tanks and see how long it took radiation to kill them.
Well, I'm glad that you really feel comfortable knowing that
I'm not
they
saying
can
I'm comfortable.
do any, like, okay.
But
All
there
right.
are things that have been done for the benefit of mankind that would have never, ever come to light unless somebody did something bad.
So it's okay to pretty much starve your country and take
How
all
else do they prepare to fight it in the future if you don't know what it can do? Is what he's trying to say.
And I get that, but it's still like, ooh.
and
they
no-
can do some nasty.
You're right. You are
So if
absolutely
we decide,
correct.
like, hey, you know what, the people that are running our shit right now are like, you're not really doing a great job.
No.
And all of us can really agree with it.
And no, Eric.
And we
there's-
decided, like, you know what, we're gonna just kick them out and do it ourselves. You don't think there's gonna be no clapback? You don't think all these people that have been hiding all this information from us this whole entire time isn't gonna have some type of clapback on a revolution? Because honestly, as American people, we are allowed to do that. We are allowed to
absolutely
kick those people out of office, and we don't have to do it how they're like, oh, you need to file this piece of paper and you need to have this many signatures. Like, we could actually, there's more of us than there is
You
of
would
them.
never get enough people on the same page to actually make that type of shit happen. But everybody who's in office,
Never say never.
from the president all the way to every congressperson and every person in between, if we start asking questions and we start asking like relevant questions, change could happen. But which that's a topic for a completely different discussion. I think what Touchy's trying to say is the fact that because of what needed to be done, greater good came out of it, and we know how to fight different things and how to use that better to our advantage. Now, there wasn't a big syphilis breakout here in the U.S. after that.
No,
that was the
there was
60s.
Ebola, that disappeared magically.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Because
fuck?
of ISIS.
ISIS, Jesus.
It's a fucking distraction.
It is. Obama was.
One hand is not watching what the other hand's doing.
I know it. I get it. It's the whole thing.
And no, Eric, there will not be a zombie apocalypse. You cannot reanimate the dead and have them start
They're
walking
trying.
the earth.
They're trying.
Well, they would make great super soldiers.
As they would, as
Exactly.
as what they said, when hell is filled, it will break open and the dead will walk the earth again.
That's if all that horse shit. It's believable.
I can't wait for it's terrible for me to even say that,
Mhm.
but when shit really pops off and then everybody's like, oh my god,
I know.
I should have been listening. I'm like, well.
The
I'm
thing is,
scared
too, is
now.
that it's going to turn into every man for himself. And if that ever does happen, we all just need to band together.
Exactly.
And
That's-
fucking put our resources together, because if that's the end of the world, you better fucking go down with a fight and band together.
And that's
I
part
think
of the
Tommy
reason.
has a really good point.
See?
Every time war breaks out, it always leads to some type of major medical advancements.
Yeah, and hopefully as people, that's just the reason why I want to talk about what the occult and everything like that is because I want people to realize that it's not meant to divide people, because right now a lot of people are just becoming divided with every little thing, and we're at the time in our lives where we actually really got to start banding together as a community, and we're really gonna need to start fixing our own homes, and then
I agree.
making our lives a lot better, because honestly we are stuck in this system to where we keep feeling like we have to do it this way, we have to live like this just so we can have some social security that's probably not going to be there by the time we even get of age to use it.
We're not going to have it.
It's we got to fix our own home. We need to band together, because if we start doing that shit and stop being petty and listening to what social media or what the news is saying and trying to make it seem like all of us are just racist assholes and sexist bigots and all this shit, we really got to stop doing that.
Not me. Don't look at me.
But we got about 6 minutes left. Unfortunately, that we're not allowed to go over on time because we got a show coming up at 9:30, so we need to be
up and out.
Exponentially nice to them. But before we always do, we'd like to thank everybody on Facebook for watching. But we always do this wonderful thing we like to do called shout outs. So, Elf, the shout outs. 1, 2, 3, go.
Shout out to Kayla, who just had a baby on my birthday.
Ah.
Shout out to my family. I love you guys so much, and thank you for all the birthday wishes that you guys gave me. And shout out to everybody in here.
Awesome. Dad?
Shout out to all you people out there in Facebook land. Thank you so much for tuning in and chiming in on certain occasions, I guess. Thanks to Jay from New York for calling in. Means a lot. It's cool to have such a reach out in different areas of the United States. To Bill out there in the UK, I'm thinking, because he has mentioned the UK. But, hey, thanks for watching. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Alpha Wolf Beer Bomb and Oil.
Ooh, if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for the vine.
There you go. Shout out to Truly Evil, putting out good merch. Elf, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to what you're going to be bringing to the table next week. I am intrigued with a lot of things that do happen in our life. Being raised Catholic, it's just I had it for so many years, but now I'm like, maybe there's something else. T, always love our debates that we always have. Johnny, go fuck yourself.
It's nice.
I'm just
nice
joking.
Talk.
Love you, though.
Nice talk. Uncle T, sir, co-pilot.
As always, want to give a shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. We have people that come, New York. We have somebody, I'm just going to use your middle name because I can't pronounce your first name. Ben, Africa. You're listening from South Africa. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate that. Thomas, you're biased with Johnny, so I don't listen to anything you say. But I want to thank you all for being active on Facebook, chiming in, having your own conversations. Call in, Don't you want to talk to me? I'm special. And not in the creepy way where I win a medal if I run a short distance, but I'm talking about special if, people like to talk to me once in a while. Shout out to Dad, always. He knows where to get a car, and he knows how to make your beer look good. Got to give him credit for that. That's always good stuff. Thank you very much, Johnny, for having me once again on this twisted little ride you call the Mad Titans of Radio. By the way, folks, I'm sporting the Mad Titans of Radio shirt. If you can't see it, then you need to call and I'll stand up, and then you can look at it better. But you can purchase one of these from me for the low price of $89.95. And we'll get that to you. Shout out to Elf. I am so looking forward to teaching you the right way. On how things are
all right,
done.
well, I'll be bringing you a nice little gift soon.
No, good.
No.
That's great. I look forward to that. It's probably like a rat wrapped in parchment with a feather coming out of its ass or something like that. You never know.
You never know.
Most importantly, shout out to me and my wonderfully amazing cock.
Wow.
Thank you.
You egotistical son of a bitch.
Who's the good guy? You're the good guy, you little adorable fucker. All right, and that's all I got. So, Johnny, go ahead.
Shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so very much. It's always a good time interacting with you guys. We like what we have, and we're always growing. We don't have to whore out our program to a million other groups and things like that. We keep it good. We keep it within our close little knit community. If you want to see this show continue to grow, it's going to be on you. You guys got to share it. Like the page at Mad Titans of Radio.
Watch,
subscribe. Tell everybody. Buy the merch. We got the nut rag. We do have the Mad Titans of Radio shirt.
It works.
I need to get one. No, I'm kidding.
Cleans that nut. Let me tell you.
We will be back here next Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad channel. I am the Emperor of Ratchet City. But tonight, I'm just simply Johnny Christ.
He was the mayor last week. Now he's the Emperor.
Now he's the Emperor. Well, I'm the garbage man in Ratchet City. I pick up all your trash. I run through your garbage. I sniff your underwear. And that's because I am the saltiest man this side of the 9401. I'm a little controversial, but I'm also a lot of fun. My name's Uncle T.
So if he's the Emperor, you're the trash man. I'm the police officer of Ratchet City.
Woo!
I am your intergalactic champion of champions, the Messiah of Truth. The black and white wolf that is known as the Alpha. I am Mr. Real.
Mr. Real?
I don't know. I didn't even know it was up until I looked down.
Well, my nickname is the Elf, but apparently I'm going to be the Swamp Witch here in the
Ratchet
shit.
Calypso.
Swamp Witch.
Watch out.
All right, guys, we'll be back next Wednesday. Later, giving you all the truth because everybody else is scared to. That's why. Bye.
Very poor choice of words.
The cootie cat.
The music just died.
Yeah, that's what I muted.